Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And it's the Kings to start out. Weber, the pass to Bibby. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Here's Tinsley. Bibby covering. Tinsley with the bucket. Greg, it is safe to say we can expect a breakneck pace to this one. Baseline to baseline basketball. Both of these teams love to run.
And plenty of teams say they want to push tempo, but these teams walk the walk, or should I say run the run.
Tinsley pass to O'Neal. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical. And I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And there's the drive. Artest, good.
Oh, that was a battle down low. Advantage to the offense this time.
For Sacramento, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And he gets the bucket.
And looking so agile on that take. Weber's teammates love seeing him in attack mode against the defense.
Miller. The rebound by Chris Webber. Kings have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Shots good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Bender with a wide-open look. And it's off from three-point range. For Sacramento, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Christie can't make it. Indiana off to a slow start. Trailing by 5. Here's our test. Miller kicks to Tinsley. Outside, O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Divac. Now, here is Weber. He's guarded closely. Count that one. Weber's got his second bucket.
Highly efficient close to the rim is Chris Webber. I mean, he's got a really nice, solid, creative post game.
O'Neal. It's deflected.
Timed it just right and sent it back.
Stojakovic, the pass to Weber. Christie against Artest. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just shrugging off the defense. Christie is used to having to score on tough defense.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one. Allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
So it's Sacramento. After Ron Artest hitting the 3. Weber can't hit. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Artest the pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout. Here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Howard, he's checked in for Vlade Divac. Stojakovic with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Stojakovic has got 8 points.
He'll take that shot every chance he gets, so you've got to jump on Stojakovic there.
Here's Tinsley. A kick out to O'Neal. Clock is at 3. Down low. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Kings leading now by 8. Now Bibby. 12 points his last outing. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Weber, the pass to Powell. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his frame and strength to take the hit and still finish the shot.
And Jamal Tinsley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team.
And it's the Kings with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Bibby. To the middle. And it's Pollard missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Tinsley dishes to Miller. That's in there. Tinsley with the assist. Tinsley's got 5 assists in the game.
You could see he was prepared to fire the moment he caught the ball.
On the wings to Jakovic. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Bibby passes to Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's to Jakovic, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability. More than capable on those finishes.
Here's Tinsley. Pass to Artest. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Kings.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Stojakovic kicks to Bibby. From deep. They get it back. Christie tries again, and it's good on the layup. Christie's got his second basket of the night.
Willing to do the dirty work. Christie with the second. Chance, opportunity, and points.
So Isaiah Thomas has decided to call timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Pacers making a switch here. Pacers trail by 10.
Number 44, Austin.
Outside Artest. Here's Tinsley. Bibby covering. Now Tinsley. Pass to Bender. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like
And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here's O'Neal, and the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground.
Now, here is Bibby. Tinsley covering. Yep, it counts. Bibby's got his third basket of the night.
And so tenacious on the attack. Love seeing Bibby take the initiative on offense.
And Jamal Tinsley picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Adi Divac checked in for the Kings. Turkoglu comes in for Christie. There's the drive. And it's Divac with the jam.
That's what this team wants to see from Divac. Imposing your will.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Tinsley pass to O'Neal. Divac with the block. And he gets it back. O'Neal is screen on Turkoglu. Another shot. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Jermaine O'Neal.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster games.
Count it, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Turkoglu against Artest. Pass to Crozier. Wide open look. Drained for 2 points. Crozier's got his first bucket in this one.
Crozier making the catch and shoot look elementary.
And he drives in. Never outside. Stojakovic with it. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Here's the three. And Stojakovic is good for 3. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings. Tinsley pass to O'Neal, and the basket is good. O'Neal's got 14 points for the game.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Now, here is Bibby. He's tightly guarded. Divac, the pass to Bibby. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 10 points for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And as we get to the middle of the season, what types of things, Clark, do you think teams are working on in practice during this time of the year?
Well, I think you back off on the conditioning, making sure your guys are staying sharp in that area. And you focus on the details, tweaking play calls, tweaking how you cover other teams defensively. But it's more refinement than anything as you get into this part of the season. Boy, the size Weber has a real asset in the post, and he knows how to use it for these dunks.
Crozier sinks the triple. Crozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hit that open man. Good shot to great shot.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Now, here is Bibby. Tinsley covering. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebel. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
O'Neal doing a nice job that time, able to leak out and capitalize in transition.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Clippers. Now, here is Bibby. He's got 10. Pass to Stojakovic. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Bibby's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And here's Bibby. Pass to Divac. 5 on the clock. In deep. That one doesn't go. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Tinsley. Good. Tinsley's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Here is Bibby. Pass to Stojakovic to the paint. Stolen by O'Neal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Back to Artest. From deep, Turkoglu. Sacramento again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The 9 shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
Then to the pass to Crozier. Indiana needs to get a shot off. O'Neal, no good.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Weber kicks to Turkoglu. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Turkoglu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
Here's Crozier. He bounces the rebound. Kings leading now by 10. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Crozier. That 3 off the mark. Stolen by Artest. With 2 seconds left. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip up. Whoa! He got it in!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the... ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best. Production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Peja Stojakovic has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Crozier. Artest on the way. On the wing, Miller. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Miller with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Turkoglu, no good on the free throw. And you look at the draft this year and the coming years, Clark, a lot more high schoolers are considering making the jump to the pro.
Yeah, you know, and that's always been interesting to me. For some, it's the right move, but for most, that's a significant jump that shouldn't be made. But there is another pathway with the NBA founding the Development League in 2001, and that could give some of these high schoolers who may not be ready for the NBA a chance to gain some additional experience.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Got to be careful with Christie at the arc. He's got solid accuracy on his shot from there.
Now Tinsley. O'Neal on the wing. And stolen by Christie. Jackson has the open look. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Tinsley.
Sacramento foul. Bobby Jackson. First personal foul.
So Isaiah Thomas has decided to call timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so here is Indiana. Miller inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Outside Jackson. Driving in. Left side Turkoglu. Here's Pollard, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Left side Jackson. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. Three-pointer. Tries to save it. And he gets it back. Pass to Christie. To the inside. Here's Pollard. Covered by Miller. Goes back up. And he can't bank that one in. Pacers trail by 14. Here's O'Neal.
And so athletic for a guy his size. O'Neal just glides to the basket with ease.
Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime. And buried 2 of them. So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Sacramento making some changes. Weber, he's checked in for Turkoglu. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Jackson.
For your Kings,
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Weber inside. O'Neal's there. Weber can't hit. For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Ron Artest, a willing passer, does a good job that time of surveying the floor and making the right play.
Now, here's Bibby. He's guarded closely. Weber looking around. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bibby. Over Tinsley. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Pacers trail by 10. Now Artest. Here's O'Neal. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Kings shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And O'Neal is simply a beast. Jermaine O'Neal, a long, athletic, big guy with a nice shooting touch from mid-range.
On the wings, Stojakovic. That's good. It's Bibby with the assist that time. Bibby's got 6 assists in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Artest. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Artest making his case inside.
To the right side. Weber inside. Guarded by O'Neal. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Divac is checked in for Sacramento.
Into the lineup for Sacramento, number 21.
Here's Tinsley. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Inside. It's deflected.
Wow, did he time up that block? Strong defense at the rim.
Divac against Miller. Back to Christie. Bibby with it. He's got 10. 4 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. No good from Divac. And here's Indiana. They're on a 12-3 run. Outside Artest. O'Neal on the wing. From past the arc. Got that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Artest.
Hey, you don't often see the quick release from Artest, but that time he showed it to you.
And Weber throws it down.
Taking it to the rack. with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. 29 seconds left in the third. Arrington pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
There's a screen. Pass to Strickland. Knocked loose. And so it's the Sacramento Kings headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but... And with 3 quarters... behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So Isaiah Thomas has decided to call timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, I listened in on Isaiah Thomas's huddle. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Tinsley. Bibby covering. Got a hand on it.
You've got to go up stronger than that. So he's going to turn you away.
And Artest over to help. And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Indiana. They trail by 9 points. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Divot's doing work in the paint, just too strong.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Kings.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Artest gets to Tinsley. Cranes the three-pointer.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish.
Weber hits them both. Pacers trail by 11. Now Tinsley. O'Neal on the wing. It's stolen by Divac. Sacramento moving it around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, one of the things you like about Bibby, he's energetic at the point guard spot and can light you up with his jump shot. This guy is really solid.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
Here's Tinsley. Bibby covering. Artest the pass to Tinsley. Off target with his three. Kings leading now by 12. Turkoglu outside. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Tinsley. Outside, O'Neal.
Team foul. Chris Webber. First personal foul. First team.
Full 24-second shot clock. Miller kicks to Artest. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Artest's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers.
For Artest, it's about finding his rhythm, and when he does, he's most effective.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Stojakovic. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Bibby. It's rebounded by Indiana. Miller's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bender with it. Turkoglu picks him up. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here is Bibby. Divac. The second chance effort, and Miller with the block.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Artest.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Left side, O'Neal. And they're on the break. For 3, Bibby. And a great assist by Webber as that one goes in. Webber's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And how about the shooting stroke of Bibby? His three-point shot is as money as it gets.
Artest against Turkoglu. And they pick up the 2.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Please welcome.
Sacramento making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Sacramento leading by 8. And here's Bibby. Jacks up a 3. The 3 goes down.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
And it misses. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Webber inside. O'Neal's there. And they recover it. Now, here is Stojakovic. Defense is right there. Down low. Gets it to go.
Webber able to get the board and the extra 2 with outstanding hustle.
Here's O'Neal. And it's denied.
Did not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And again for three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Kings.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Trying again. And he banks the layup in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Shoots the three. It misses. Artest against Turkoglu. Here's Miller. Throws it down. What an assist!
Assisted. Artest.
17 points was their biggest margin. For three. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like